Ezra Bridger made his triumphant return to the Star Wars galaxy in Ahsoka, and the next step of his journey should be passing on what he's learned. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching for more details. Ezra Bridger has evolved from a young rebel to a powerful Jedi who relies heavily on the Force. After years of surviving on the Force alone, Ezra is ready to undergo a significant character change in Ahsoka Season 2. It's time for Ezra to ascend in the Jedi Order and become a Jedi Master, potentially taking on a Padawan, such as Jacen Syndulla, to pass on what he's learned. The Ahsoka series brought back plenty of beloved characters from Star Wars Rebels, including Ezra Bridger. Eamon Esfandi's portrayal of Ezra remains faithful to his original character in Rebels, as he continues to use the same antics against Shin Hati that he established long ago against the Empire. However, Ezra's character has also come a long way from when he was first seen in Rebels. What was once a young rebel filled with doubts about the power of the Force has been replaced by a full-blown Jedi who relies on the Force more than his lightsaber. If Ezra's exile on Peridea has taught him anything, it's that the Force is far more powerful than any other weapon he possesses. He spent around 10 years on the run from Thrawn and his forces, all without his lightsaber. In this time, Ezra survived on the Force, deepening his knowledge and reliance on it. This has given him a powerful perspective on the galaxy that few Jedi managed to attain. Of course, having learned how to handle himself without his lightsaber, he feels it's high time for him to build and wield a new one. And this could coincide with a big character change for him in Ahsoka Season 2. Having broadened his ability in the Force, it's time for Ezra Bridger to ascend the Jedi Order ranks and become a Master. Ezra has already shown enormous promise, both with the Force and with a lightsaber. Technically, he's still a Padawan. He hasn't officially been given the rank of Jedi Knight. However, his exploits at the end of Rebels Season 4 could easily be considered his Jetty Trials. He truly overcame his greatest attachment issue by rejecting the Emperor's offer to reunite with his lost parents. Furthermore, he made the ultimate sacrifice by leaving his newfound family, the Ghost Crew, in order to save Lothal from Thrawn. Traditionally, one of the hallmarks of a Jedi Master was the ability to train the next generation of Jedi. In order to become a Master, a Jedi Knight would need to train and prepare one or more Padawan learners for the Jetty Trials. And if Ezra is to be considered a Jedi Knight during Ahsoka, then his next step should be to pass on what he's learned. Fortunately, Ahsoka Season 1 set up multiple candidates for Ezra to teach. Perhaps the closest one to him at the moment is young Jacen Syndulla, who has only just begun to recognize if Ezra takes Jacen on as a Padawan, it will be a bittersweet callback. Canon Juris taught Ezra everything he knew about the Force before sacrificing himself to save the Ghost Crew. For Ezra to then teach Kanan's son in his stead would help fill the missing father figure in Jacen's life. If not Jacen, then Ezra could also potentially train Grogu, or even take over Sabine's training. In any case, it's time for Ezra to pass on what he's learned in Ahsoka Season 2 and become a Bakken Jedi Master.